Greetings, Sanbonani, Dumelanye, Apsheni, hello out there once again. It's your boys back again with another episode of the Creative Cultural Corner. Hey, we're back with a new name. Like we did announce last year that we're gonna be changing the name from the Western Music Conversations to the Cultural Creative Corner. And that's because of what we're doing this in order to accommodate everyone, meaning that this season you're gonna be seeing actors, painters, producers, just pulling up, to have a good time with us, So without wasting any further time, before we actually start with the episode for the day, let me pass the J2 Marcos that side to actually welcome you.
What up, what's good everybody? Hope y'all nice, hope y'all blessed. It's a new year, compliments to the new season. What's up? I hope you all had a nice festive season. We're back again with another new season. We got a special guest, you know what I'm saying, but we'll let him introduce himself in a bit. My name is Bad Boy Mo, aka Mr. Not Too Bad, aka the baddest in the planet, aka Big Bad Money Mo. If you don't know, man, get there. Out of here. Yes, sir. What it do? Yeah. Should we go straight to our guest?
We can jump straight up. But before we do that, just a quick reminder for our viewers, new listeners, to actually click that subscribe button as we continue growing. We're trying to match these numbers at the end of the day. Because last year we actually hit a milestone around October. We hit 150,000 downloads across Spotify, Apple Podcasts. So now we're trying to bring those numbers to YouTube. So your subscription actually goes a long way. But without wasting any further time, let us welcome our guest into studio, Mr. T. The platform is his. We'll actually give him the platform to introduce himself. Let us know who he is, what he's doing, and then we'll jump into it. My king.
Yes, sir.
Tango. T Mufaro, aka Darevolva. So what's happening here? You are sitting with 10 men in one, like this full package. I'm talking producer, vocalist, and then an actor, little bit of a dancer.
Welcome to the show, man.
Welcome.
We are blessed to have you as our first guest on a new year, on a new episode with a new name. Welcome, man. Welcome.
This is gonna be a great one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's jump right into it.
Yes, man.
So let's start. What inspired Mr. T to actually venture into music? Actually start making music.
Did music choose you or
you chose it?
I could say I was chosen. I was chosen because
the chosen one.
I'm the chosen one.
Yes,
you see, because in the beginning I was like a DJ. I grew up in a family of music. Like my father has these big speakers. He doesn't want to hire anyone when we are having ceremonies or parties. So I didn't have a lot of friends. Those speakers were my friends. Then I ended up connecting with them. Then I push. So the more I make noise, the more people realize or I'm good at something. They start hiring me. So then the sound grew. It grew. Then it happens, or even me, I'm growing. Then I moved to here because I was born in Limpopo, right? I grew up there, and then I came back this side for schooling, academic reasons. So from 2018, I've been this side. Then seeing where my speakers are not here with me, I became a producer. So then I started a journey of this producing, and thankfully, via internet, we can get tips, guidance, because these tutorials, they're expensive, like when you get them physical. So I went to the internet and then I pushed myself. Then a year today we are sitting with one of the greatest.
So as a DJ and stuff now back home. So were you no DJ man? Were you still using the same name or and what sound like were you playing? Because
just
like I don't know, Chase and Napanyaka left, right, and center.
Yeah, okay. The fortunate part,
Sure.
I had many names. Like especially DJ names. I had many names, which some of them I can't say them because they remind me some things. So fortunately, there was no piano at the time.
Yeah.
So my music was tribal house
Okay.
and Afro tech. I was DJing those type of music. So then when it comes to working, what was the question again? The other one?
The DJ part.
Yeah, the DJ part. The names. I started as DJ Top Raf.
Top rap.
Yeah, because like I made sure people dance. You understand? Because also I was versatile. There was a point whereby like sometimes I become a selector, not a DJ. I select according to my crowd. You understand? So that everybody can go home happy.
So you to delay yourself how to DJ.
Yeah, DJing like a visual DJ. That's where it all begins. Visual DJ. Yeah, that software. It had sync. It had sync. So that time, you know, all I did was to have genre dance machine, so that when I sing, they sing like according to beat. My selection. That's what I had to learn. So DJing for me it was easy because you just sing. Until I learned beat matching as time goes, but at the beginning I think was the best way.
So no, like seems like since we individuals can play DJ, like, and that's what got you into music.
Yeah.
What's the reason behind it? Why, like?
It's a very
still gonna DJ or it's a total.
It's a very good question, that one. You see, the problem I'm having this side. That side I use my own sound. So when I DJ, I can be on my volumes. So this side I had a problem of resident DJs, you know, how they behave. When they see you're making their crowd dance, then they you see them coming, reduce the volume, sabotage. So then I put my focus more on performance and making music. And guess what? The very same residents, when you perform, they don't put all out your volume on your music. But you understand, like the hit continues. So, but that one we need it. We need that hit so that we can keep pushing. Because without it, you will think you are doing the right thing. But when there is criticism, you will wanna understand. If you are open, you know, you must not be a limited person.
I like that. Critics too.
Like you mentioned that you grew up in Limpopo. Making music that side, and then you had to move to Gauteng because that's where you are right now.
Yeah.
So like, how was that transition? You know, having to adapt into a new environment. How did that actually challenge your creative capabilities? You know?
Okay, that side I was not making music. I was being a DJ. So coming this side, obvious. First year I tried this DJ thing, that's why I got the sabotage. And then that's where the second year, you understand?
This thing is a problem.
So I said, okay, fine. Since I get this sabotage, let me start production. The reason I start production is because I couldn't get access to keep DJing career going on. So I had to, you know, find another way. But the goal is still the same. I just changed the plan.
I like the way you think, man. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
It seems like you have this strong mind, if I can
like,
put it.
And that confidence, nothing can keep him down. You know?
Exactly. I like the spirit.
So, like, as someone who makes music, what kind of music do you make, and what do you hope to achieve when you're creative?
The music I make, like, I'm a versatile producer when it comes to people who need beats from me. But for my side, the music that I want people to know me for is, I call it tribal piano.
Shit, I went man.
Shit, I call it tribal piano because, like, it's a mixture of Bacardi, tribal, and the piano itself. So I couldn't use the three names, so that's why I just now Bacardi is sort of tribal, so I just say tribal piano because of that is a genre, like they must know it like that. They must not confuse it. No, it is outstanding on its own. It is a unique thing, but they will get it. They will get it.
So the recent song that you sent me, You sent me a song on WhatsApp.
Mm.
Man, that song's fire.
Yeah.
Is it out? Is it out?
I just release it on YouTube only because I wanna see something. Yeah.
So that is Darevolva, that one you sent me.
That one I send you like I could say it's a different touch. I could say there was a certain spirit in me when I was producing that one.
You were possessed.
You understand? I was possessed. So it's something that I cannot explain. You know, I cannot explain it. That one I cannot explain. That one is like something came into me. Then it put me in front of the studio. I saw myself doing it after I was done. Then now even if you say produce a similar thing, we might have problems.
That's what happens.
Yeah, that one. Hey, that one. Hey.
You tend to find yourself in a.
I can relate.
Yeah, it happens.
Same thing.
As an artist, what would you say has been like the biggest highlight of your career so far? Ever since you started doing this, you know, one moment that one moment whereby when you're sitting here like Maraya, I can do it. This was Mr. T here, you know, doing something amazing.
And guess what? The first one was open mic there. Oh, that corner there was the cave. That corner there. February. It was February. It was hosted by you, I think.
Oh, you mean here?
Yeah, just here.
By the park.
You mean
singing and minging.
I think it was February. Yeah, singing and minging. There was this song, Jamaratu. Hi, Jamaratu.
Yeah, same going. I still have the clip.
Yeah, you see that moment, man. It was like from producing, being an Indo producer, having my friends only hear my music. That was my first performance. And then from that performance, that reaction told me already, this is first step, which I have to keep going. So I can say you've been an impact because the way you were standing up that time when we hearing that after that break, when the song was coming back, I knew if I can get that type of audience and listeners, I can keep going. You understand? So even if it is hard, it's never easy, but that motive, because I have those clips, I even posted them on my socials. I make sure I watch that clip. I say, Mara, here, this is me going harder. Even now I'm doing better than before, but that moment, that is the one moment you are asking.
You know, I think it's dope to see some of the things that we wanted to see like happen in our journey, because when we started this platform, it was all about that, you know, for artists to actually experience the stage and enhance their craft, you know. And by the way, 24 February on, don't forget, we've got Singing and Menge Legati 24, so pull up, let's have fun, you know. Bemnandi Bubedin, guys, you know.
Bagati inside.
It's fun.
And I will be there. I will be there.
Oh,
I will be there. I will
because
be there.
it's a movement this day.
Because I gotta show you what I was talking about.
So like, for you, what has been like your experience with collaborations in the West?
Yeah.
And how did you even get to the West, dog?
Because last time I was it's a strategy, Majida. I was like,
and then it was late as fuck.
Kruger's door, separate. Separate, you know. That's
so
what
ever since Limpopo, you've been to Kruger's door?
I've been to Kruger's door, but I've not been in one place, you know. I move around like I was moving. Because you see, Kruger's West, I stayed more than 8 places in that area, you understand?
Okay.
More than 8 places, moving house to house, like this street, next street, just like that.
So basically, you've never been anywhere outside the West?
Yeah. I have stayed I've stayed in Kariso, Joshua Do, that side, but
it's West. It's the West. Yeah.
I've been locked. Yeah, I've been locked around here.
That's dope.
Yeah, I've been locked around here.
It's a wonder like an artist thing. From one place to another.
You see, so when it comes,
that's also looking for inspiration, because sometimes being in one place, inspiration doesn't really come.
Sometimes you have to, you know, get to experience different types of thinking and what you learn, because it never limit your learning. Learn why. Even if you have masters or what, keep learning. There will always be something to interest you. So when it comes to collaboration in the West, my first collaboration, which like gave me the reason to keep going, it was with this Mazet essay. Yeah, there is this song called Gozila. Mavana, that song, even when she is, she can tell you, or she was sampling to this big artist, because now she been signed with open mic there. But then she will tell you that song is the one which they knew talent was there. Just so obvious, in fact, the levels they count. But that time was that time, now is now.
Man, I like your thinking. You're not in the past. You're not in the past. It's all about Johnny Walker.
Like,
keep moving forward.
I was about to say, I like the fact that you keep coming back up. Because there was a time, I think, on this group, the unspoken words. Exactly. And I thought he was quitting that day. But no, what he's doing now, it seems like he was never the person that wanted to quit. So, like, what keeps you going, dog? What drives you, dog? Like,
I could say
9 lives.
First thing first.
And he said that in the beginning. He said 10
men. Okay, let me say, like, sometimes you don't have to quit. You have to rest.
I like that.
You get it? When it is hard, you don't have to quit. You have to rest. Regain, check what you are doing wrong, check what went wrong, go back in there. Because from my side, it's not about how hard you can get hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and still keep fighting. Because now the more you can take,
Gandhi, Gandhi in the house. The more you can take, the more you can keep going. The more you can keep going, because it's never easy out there. And I once told me that at one of our events, if I still recall, I think it was one of those events where she was happening. It always happens. So now the only thing, I stay focused on the positive, not in the matter of convincing myself, of truly believing it, because I know dirty water don't stop the plants from growing. Understand? They will keep on growing. Understand? And sometimes they grow much bigger than you expected. So the people's bitterness, let it not change you. They have their own reasons why they are bitter. You just focus on being you, because you are the root.
They're bitter because they want to be you.
You understand?
They want to do what you're doing, but they cannot do it. So they cannot do it.
You understand? They cannot do it. Leaves cannot grow without the root. So even if they attack the leaves, the root must not change, so that those nice fruits can keep on coming. You get it?
Spiritually.
You get it. You are pushing me there.
So, like, as an artist, as a producer, what would you say has been like your biggest challenge? The biggest challenge you have encountered,
I could say the biggest challenge was me not getting like the attention I wanted while making the hits. I thought they are hits. That was the biggest problem, and also not getting the right audience. Like, you get those people, while they hear you are making shit, they just say, my man is a hit. You see, that was the challenge I'm having. Like, that is why my first hit is Fake Friends. I even made a music video, you understand? Because the time I realized those people were lying to me, then I came up with this concept to say Fake Friends. There is a visuals for it, showing what they are backstabbers towards my music. Like, to help someone grow, you have to tell them the truth, even if it is hard. You tell him, you see, this kick, my friend,
that's what
it's not good for your soul.
That's what we call constructive criticism.
You understand? Now these people, it's a hit, my friend, it's a hit. Now you made a hit. But
you up for nothing.
Sometimes when you're alone, you can hear my name. This thing is like, man. You understand? The hype they give you while producing it, you will think you are doing the right thing, but
That's
when
why-
you are listening,
That's why they say strangers will support you the most. And they will tell you the
the truth is the best for me because it helps me grow faster. That truth I know. Why did this person say this? Let me try this. Maybe I can get results. Which that's how I improved fast.
So, since how hard was it to push your music this side? Because remember you left home already with a fan base and DJ. So meaning you coming this side, you have to start fresh. Get
Yeah.
fan base.
You understand?
You know, introducing to your new sound. Like how hard was it to build it?
For my side, I could say is starting afresh. Is starting with experience because it's still music, whether it's DJing or what. Because at the end of the day, you must get audience and fan base. So now it was starting from experience. My experience that side was that okay, sharp. My DJ skills were good. Now my production skills, I'm starting from scratch. So my expectation were like at least time frame of 5 years from now, I can become somebody. So that's why I knew I was starting from experience. And in that journey, meeting this guy I'm working with now, we are kind of it's called King Varas. Yeah, Spees. You understand?
Do you remember when they shut down Bramford there?
Yeah, you see, when I meet that guy now,
Yeah, I remember.
you understand, our Jew is called the Undisputed Musicians. Our Jew, like you can come with any genre, you stick to one genre, you won't win. Just me and him, you won't win. You come with soul, everything we stick to that treble piano, we hit it hard for that matter. So my life has never been the same since I met him. Like okay, my journey has been moving, has been showing changes, but they were not stable changes. But since I met him, our move, like in these few years I've been with him, it's been great. Because we have a lot coming, speaking of that. You understand? So
You're busy. You're busy there by Krugersdorp, you know. You're busy. Yeah, they're operating. Even this weekend, I think they've got an event.
yeah, it's tomorrow.
It was his birthday on Monday. Yeah, tomorrow.
Because
Happy belated, by the way.
yeah, you see, yeah, Monday on the 22nd.
It was tomorrow, but when you say this is gonna be the past Saturday.
Yeah,
So,
when you
my
post
man.
this, yeah.
Me, I just wanna find out, there's this thing right now that's happening with like upcoming artists.
Yeah.
You know, as I'm hosting events, whereby you have artists that are still upcoming and they wanna be paid for like performing. So I want your take on that. Like, is it fair that as an upcoming artist,
because now, remember, now we have a growing event organizer and we have a growing artist. Those people, they are both growing. I understand. They must be there for each other. And while the other one is popping, then the other one must think for the other one. It must be a teamwork. It's not a matter of payments or what, because the organizer didn't call him and you find the artist went to the organizer, hey, when you make events, please plug me. Then after performing 2 times, 3 times, they start expecting man. Because they feel like they are doing, one question, how many people are you bringing before you want to get paid? If I give you 50 tickets, will you sell them? So my payments will be on that. For my side, okay, me specifically, individual. My side, when I see, okay, when I come to this place, I bring 10 people or 20 people, then I expect something. But when I see I was there, I found a crowd there, I do my job, I go like this.
and you still in the crowd at that time.
Yeah.
I'm benefiting something because from those people I will have 10% or 5% who will like to follow my lead.
And they will follow most definitely.
You understand?
No, but man, if most artists were thinking like this around the West, dog. Right now, I swear the entertainment space here Western will be at a certain level.
Speaking of that, you see, now I'm thinking, or even artists say, I want to get paid, you ask how much, you say 1.5, you give him tickets for 1.5, you say, there is your payment. It will be best like that.
It's fair. It's only fair.
Yeah, it's fair. I give you 1,500 tickets, then you must sell them, keep the money, it's yours. Yeah, sell the tickets, keep the money, it's yours. That is how you see. If I was going to be an event organizer, you see an upcoming artist, he said to me, I want to be paid 500. I said, no problem, I got you. I give you 500 tickets for the Korea. I got maybe let's say one ticket is 30 rand, 40 rand. I calculate 500, take, sell them, keep the money. Because now these upcoming artists, they become a headache in the long run. They chase audience, they say, we are here, people are full, we are not getting paid. How many tickets? How many tickets did you sell? How many tickets did you sell? So my side, you wanna get paid 500, take 500 tickets, sell them, keep the money.
You gotta come with experience first before we can actually.
That is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Because now these people, they don't have fan base. They have good music, but they don't have fan base.
They don't know the stage presence.
So
they don't know how to move
they are killing
they
event
don't know
organizers.
how to hold the mic.
Yeah.
Now the event organizers.
That's something we've been peddling with you.
This guy, he found you the event, the venue, stage, sound, everything you need there. You don't know how much it cost him. You just wanna get paid. Take the tickets, sell them. Keep them once. Yeah. Even fair. Or most you don't wanna lose. You just wanna benefit. It's not how it works.
This thing is teamwork.
Teamwork, that's why I told you, teamwork. You wanna get paid 1.5, take the tickets.
We gotta build the China so we can build together.
You understand? Why do you wanna grow alone? Why do you wanna eat alone? Let's all eat. You understand? Because when you bring those people to my event, then I know already my profile is growing, your profile is growing, you are getting money, everything is going the way you are.
Everybody wins.
People want outcome, but they don't want to put input. Yeah, there is no input, but they are expecting outcome. So it's not how it works. It's not how it works.
So there's some fake friends was a diss track.
Actually, I want to explain that one.
Okay.
I want to explain that one. My music is like a diss, if you listen to all of them. But now, it's not a diss, it's just what happened to me. I'm expressing it as I'm facing someone. Because this music, I'm doing it for that 1% who's paying attention to it. I'm talking to that person. You understand? It might be a crowd because you can also feel lonely in a crowd. So I'm talking to that one audience who's listening actually. Yeah, so it's not a distract to anyone. Because now you see, there is this certain verse, it says, Shiva levaitile mulim, paseta di trapemeleko, but di data mapelo di life, they pray for my full daylight, abanya go banakele chese, banyaka ke bakupa maranda, mengwaga le di khodi di beke, ake tshwarele ka baranda, banyana ba gana di number, di bengi di nyaka zaka, bu baby ba re wena o betchi, ba jola bangheta. Babo, so that's the thing. So in that moment you can hear I'm talking to someone. Somebody might be in this situation we don't know. Then he can hear I'm not alone. I'm trying to comfort that person. To know he's not alone.
So basically your style of music is tonalesa shit.
He has that shit.
And there was a time where at one of our events, I think your AFM, he was complaining that, bro, I feel like nobody understands my type of music. And I was telling him that, no,
that nigga now opened the way.
Yeah. Because now,
this shit or something.
Yeah. And I once told him too that, bro, stop overthinking it too much. You onto something, because already when you look at it, this kind of vibe is there.
Yeah.
And it was like, wait, Bacardi, I'm like, yeah, just go and check. There was this guy, Mafai, the guy who passed away. R5, I don't remember this guy.
My R5,
yeah. That guy who passed away, same kind of vibes, you see.
So this is actually like a new sound.
Yeah, in a way. No, but it's been there for a long time.
Yeah, we've been doing it. The only thing going, it has never been recognized. And now you see, like he says, now it looks like it's like a copycat. I started long ago. It's just that he didn't get the right platforms and exposure.
Yeah, we know.
So, but then at the end of the day, we are from the same hood. I cannot wanna like take belt or what. It's fine. Let's say like that, but it's not like that.
It's fixed.
Because even my storytelling is different.
Yeah,
You can hear
the sound is different.
it's different. Even the raps are different, and even the way I explain it is different. You understand? Because like they say, he's a street man. You understand? Like he's always a like gangster, I could say, in short term. So me, I'm not a gangster. I'm just a random person.
So, coming to that, we already know where Shepe is coming from and how he got into the life of crime. Like, how was your life?
Because he did mention something. You had the name he had
Before.
Top
You see that name, Jay? That name.
And he put this up behind.
But you can tell by even how he is that he's maybe once there in the past, he was once like into some naughty shit,
Have you dabbled in some naughty shit growing up or?
The only thing is that like it was a matter of like I had to be a man for myself because I don't have a brother. I have siblings. At my home, I'm a firstborn. So, brother, you have to be strong. You understand? Even if you are not a thug, but you must have that thug in you. So that when time comes, you have to, show that darkness in you. Because now from the hood, you must understand, nobody has your back. Everybody is plotting something against you. So I knew what I had to be there for myself, have my back, understand? That is why I became 10 men in one, because I become whatever the environment tells me to be. You understand? If I get to an environment where I have to be dumb, I can be dumb. I can do that. When I get where I must show my, IQ, I can do that. So it depends on the environment. Yeah, I become according to environment. I'm like water. You understand? I'm like water. Yeah. Whatever I'm put into, I'm shaped into that thing. So yeah.
And that's how you able to blend in everything that you do.
And that's why I stay positive, because going to 7 different schools growing up, it was never an easy thing. Yes.
So you were making friends almost every year.
You understand it? So it was never an easy thing, because now when you get here, you have this type of an area, they are thinking like this, you have to adapt, think like them. After that, you get to this area, you understand? So it was never an easy journey. And every school has its own bullies. And me, I don't like to be bullied, so there is a lot in me. I'm 10 men in one.
I will hear all that in the music.
If you listen properly to that music, you will hear, or at some point you can have a picture of how I've been living. That's why I want people to pay attention.
So let's just take a quick break, Even this man is dropping some fireworks. But bro, so far so good, cause we've been enjoying the conversation, that's why I shut down mine, it's overheating. Now the sun is doing the most. But let's just take a quick break. But apart from that, don't forget that on the 24th we actually have an event that's lined up, a single and mingle, our first event for the year. After that, get the Sunday session, we're still doing this. We're still doing this, all about practicality in society, we're changing the whole, and we actually got a dope project coming, but more details will be shared, in our but again, guys, from our short break here, that was a good one. We're still doing this, we're still pushing the creative cultural corner, It's a new name, the KKC, so again, push our one Mr. T,
the man of the
and it's been dropping some knowledge, we took a break and there was still dropping knowledge, some wisdom. So we hope that you're listening, and also do invite your friends and family to check out the podcast, cause it's actually
subscribe.
2 shows, by the way, Real Talk with AK and the Creative Cultural Corner, and we've got a new one coming very soon, very soon. So that one is gonna be smoke and chill.
Pipelines.
That's why you're gonna be seeing the Nuchi side of hosts, you know, but not some of us, you know. But
let's do this.
away.
Yes, sir.
So apart from that, Mr. T, we're back from our short break.
Welcome.
A strong one.
So, Mo, you wanna kick off the show as well as you?
Yeah, let's see what we got. Earlier on, while we were talking about your music, I think we were talking about you overcoming, you building a new platform since you left the other one.
Yeah.
So you have distribution, right?
Yeah.
Indie.
Now I was using it for one track called Judas, but then now my problem, I cannot check the royalties and stuff, so I went to another one.
Okay, how important is it, to get a distro as an aspiring artist?
Now
Especially if you're trying to build a fan base.
I could say now, since all the CDs, they are no longer that important, so it's easy for yourself just to get an online distribution, pay it, distribute your music, get all your royalties. So the best ones, they charge 10%, because this ones that tell you get 100%, your music will never make money. So those ones, they make sure they market that music so that they can get a profitable 10%, you understand? So that's the trick. Don't you understand? So it's like you are paying them 10% to promote your music.
Okay.
Yeah, in a way.
So which one would you prefer to advise Amachita out there as well as the ladies out there to use?
There are plenty of them, You just, my best way, you Google them, check their recommendations and reviews.
They're not Spanish and indie radio.
Yeah.
And check it out. I thought it was good. So now you're saying it was bad for you because you couldn't check your royalties.
Because it happens, or there is this platform, One Beat Production. I released my first 2 tracks with them. I have like almost 20,000 streams on one song. The other one is almost 30,000 streams, but I don't know that cent. That guy, when I tell him give me my money, is touch. So now I realized that if I market that Judas, since I released with the indie, while they are not that responsive, I see it's not gonna be a good idea. Let me just
DistroKid.
These platforms, there's a problem.
I was using DistroKid, dog, like it does focal, dog.
I left it. My first 2 albums, 2019, 2019, I released with DistroKid. DistroKid. Yeah. So I realized, these people, they just chow my money every year for nothing. So now I use CD Baby. You pay for that release, then forever is there. You don't have to pay every CD Baby. You don't have to pay every month. It's like a detour music, but the CD Baby is best because the price for single and album is the same. It's up to you. How lazy are you?
And you can see your royalties.
You see your royalties, you set your market price, you see your statistics, you see everything and you can also link your personal YouTube account to that, so that whatever you upload there, once they view it, they do what it can also it regenerates for you.
That's dope.
Even if you don't have that 1,000 subscribers, the one day at YouTube, you do it yourself, you will get it. Them, they do it for you, even if it's less, like 0.1 cent dollar. That thing is something, because when it gets to $2, $3, you are having almost close to 60 rand, 70 rand, if I'm not mistaken. Because $10 is almost 100 rand or 200.
So have you cashed in already on CD?
I'm working on, I released Drums of London. That was just an instrumental and as jam, you understand? So just to test drive it. Then I see, okay, it's performing the way I expect, because already it is making moves on YouTube. But when you check that song on YouTube, it has low views, but it already made something. So I realized, okay, let me release my EP there. So the EP is coming.
So is it affordable?
Yeah, it's affordable, almost $10. $10 for single, $10 for album.
Okay.
So $10 is almost 1/8.
The reason I'm asking you these questions is I know like a lot of aspiring artists out there.
Yeah, they're just sending the shit via WhatsApp.
You know, and some of them want to get their songs on Spotify or whatever, but they don't know how or which best distribution to use. That's why I was asking which one you prefer. So, guys, check out CD Baby, distribution. Yeah, get yourself on Spotify, TikTok, and whatever. Make some cash, dog, on the side. Don't expect the promoters to pay you all the time when you don't even have the fan base. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Because they do market your music. Because you will see the move.
You just talked about an EP. What can we expect? In fact, before we get there, what's the inspiration behind the project? You know?
Behind the project, from my break, like I told you, I had some breakdown, then I took a break.
Yeah.
From my breakdown,
Then you took a break.
He did say that from Soweto to Kahir.
because
how legendary is that?
you know how it feels, and how it feels. Yeah, and I shout out to my nigga TaylorMade for making me experience that shit. You understand? because because of that break I had, it brought me a lot more than I expected. Because this EP is fire. You understand? If you listen bar to bar, you will hear what's happening. Chorus to chorus, you will hear what's happening. And guess what? It's coming.